It's expected to be the boxing event of the year. The Golden Boy is back. Oscar De La Hoya once again taking on the fighter regarded as the #1 boxer in the sport. Last year, Floyd Mayweather. This year, Manny Pacquiao. Live in Las Vegas, going out there momentarily, just seconds away from the weigh-in. You can see Manny Pacquiao is already standing out there. Teddy Atlas joins us right now. We're going to get back out to Las Vegas in a moment, and it is going to be interesting. We'll get your take on all this, Teddy, because, again, these guys are naturally about 30 pounds apart. So let's see what the weigh-in has in store. So let's go back out to Las Vegas right now. Again, this is a welterweight fight contracted at 147 pounds. We send it out to Las Vegas and Michael Buffer.
We are live from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas. This is the official weigh-in for the big fight tomorrow night on pay-per-view and broadcast around the world, the dream fight. Ladies and gentlemen, first on to the scales, recognized as pound for pound the best fighter in the world, the pride of General Santos City, Philippines, 47 victories, 35 knockouts. Moving up to the welterweight division, here is Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
Up top. 142, Keith?
142 pounds, pound for pound. The best fighter in the world, Manny Pacquiao. Now stepping onto the scales, ladies and gentlemen, he captured Olympic gold, went on to capture 10 world championship belts, 39 victories, 30 by knockout. The fighting pride of East LA, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. 145 pounds.
All right, you've heard them. De La Hoya, age 35, 145 pounds, 2 pounds shy of the welterweight limit, despite not having been at 147 since 2001 when he fought Arturo Gatti, and Pacquiao, etched and coming in very light at 142, which is not stunning since he's coming up from 135 pounds and is naturally about 126 or 122. Bernard Hopkins, a stern visage behind the two. Teddy, your thoughts first on De La Hoya's weight, 145.
Well, the first thing is you want to know what he walks around at. You know, this is a guy that it's not unusual for fighters at his weight and of his physique to walk around at maybe 160, 165 pounds. So it matters what he came down. If he had to really come down and kill himself and really work at making 145 pounds, we've been talking about how the bigger man has the advantage here, how, of course, De La Hoya is the bigger man. But here's a situation where all of a sudden he took himself away from being a bigger man. Maybe, just maybe, he hurt himself coming down too light. We don't know what he was walking around. Now, as far as Pacquiao goes, I'm going to surprise you. It might be too heavy because, you know, this is a guy who started his pro career at 106. He was a jockey.
Right.
I mean, and then he goes up to 126, you know, he makes his bones there. And then he goes to 135, you know, just for a cup of tea.
Still carries his power.
Yeah, just for a cup of tea there. And now, I wouldn't have minded if he came in at 137, 139, 138, you know, 142.
Looks pretty etched, though. Can you tell from his body type that he looks flushed? He looks good.
He doesn't look heavy or anything, but I don't like to put emphasis when you're the smaller man on trying to bulk up. Use your advantage. Your advantage is speed. It's never going to be size, so just go in there with the speed. I don't know if he's losing a little speed now, going up to 142 when he used to be the best at 126.
Let me ask you this now, a broader picture. Oscar is 35 and wealthy, not rich. Wealthy, like Chris Rock makes the distinction. Not rich, wealthy. How much is left in his tank for this type of fight?
You know, that's a good point. And when you have, let's use a car. When you have an older car, you shouldn't be taking on that highway going 80 miles an hour. You really shouldn't. He's an older car. Now, all of a sudden, you take this older car and you bring him down to 145. That's what I'm talking about. That can hurt him a little bit now. All of a sudden, restricting him, putting him on the highway, making him go 80 miles an hour to get down to 145. At 35 years of age, he's showing that he's getting a little long in the tooth. He's been showing a little dissipation. That could hurt him a little bit. And I'll tell you what else is going to hurt him. He's been talking about a knockout. And to me, when a guy's talking about, I'm going to get a knockout, he's telling me, I want to have an easy night. I don't want to go in there and do the things that fighters usually have to be prepared to do when they go in that ring.
Could be in for a long night. I mean, this guy's going to bring it. Who wins quickly?
Pacquiao, too fast. He's a southpaw, too much energy. And the fight means a lot more to Pacquiao than it means to overpaid Oscar De La Hoya.
I go with the overpaid guy, Teddy. I
You
do. De La Hoya
Well,
decision.
You want to be overpaid. That's why.
Thank you. That's enough for Teddy. Jay?